Hello YouTube, thought I'd do a quick video here. Sorry about not getting many videos out. I've just been busy with other things non-GMRS related. So we'll try to get some videos out as much as I can. But at any rate, that's kind of why I'm kind of behind. But anywho, we've been testing the interface box here, the interface board I should say, that you can hook up to your Retevis RT97S or the Midland MXR10 repeaters. Those two repeaters have a data port on the side, and I designed an interface board that lets us hook this up so you can use Zello or date and time or channel ID announcements, whatever you want to do. So I've been testing this. What I have here is I have Zello and gateway mode there. I have the date and time, weather, and my channel or my repeater call sign also on there. So I got it set to do every 15 minutes. It does the call sign, the date and time, and weather. It plays it over the two-way radio, and also it plays it over Zello. So I added that function. So that's what I have going there. Now, how I have this hooked up, I used a USB extension cable that I had laying around. I have it plugged into a little 4-port hub. I have a USB sound card plugged in, and I have another small little cable that plugs in my DB9 adapter that I use on my board. And then obviously the circuit board does need power. That wall wart and obviously the repeater are plugged into there, and that's what's powering this board. So that's how I have this. It's the USB sound card. You can get those on eBay for $2.80 free shipping. Since my interface board's got two cables that come off it, I found it to work best just using a USB sound card. Then I can just have one USB extension cord come up here and to plug in my computer. I don't want to add, make these audio cables longer because they could pick up noise or hum. So if you're going to do this type of setup, get yourself a USB sound card and a little 4-port hub, and that's what I got going on. That's how I'm doing this. So now some of your computer guys are probably wondering, how can I have two programs opened and using one DB9 adapter? You're only allowed to use only one program at a time can use that DB9 adapter. So how am I doing two? Well, the good news is there's some free, it's limited, but it's free, some free software that lets us do a virtual COM port. It lets me be able to use one DB9 adapter and be able to run two programs at the same time. Otherwise, I would have to have two DB9 adapters on this circuit board, and I don't really want to do that. So that's how I'm doing that for the, and I'll get into more of that a little bit later, but that's how I'm able to play, have two programs sharing one DB9 adapter. So far, so good. It's been working great. I have another gentleman helping me test this. I have a Zello test channel that we've been doing this on. And like I said, I have it set for every 15 minutes. It does my call sign and Morse code. Then it does the date and time and then weather. I have it every 15 minutes. I want to work the circuit hard. So it plays that over my two-way radio and it plays it over Zello. So, and we have Zello and gateway. Obviously, there's no Vox at all. It's all with the DB9 adapter. And I do have a board design to do this with the DB9 adapter with handhelds. So people who don't have this repeater can use a handheld. I do have a board design on that, and we'll hopefully get to that after I'm done with this, and we'll have that hopefully. We'll be testing that once I get all this done with first, obviously. So at any rate, that's how I'm doing it. Now, this is a brand new computer. This is one of those Walmart ones that I talked about in my video. And even the brand new computer and a brand new adapter for my sound, this computer only has one jack, so I had to use an adapter. It just the sound quality just wasn't as good, and I think because they use a cheap microphone, sound card in this computer, I had much better sound quality using the USB adapter, USB sound card. Like I said, $2.80 free shipping. So I think I'm going to recommend people just buy a USB sound card, because these computer ones are just, the speaker out's okay. That works just fine. But if you want to do Zello, which you need microphone, then you might have to use, you might have to go with a USB sound card. Now, I should point out, you don't need to run both programs. If you're only planning on using this interface board for your date and time and weather announcements, then you don't need to worry about the other software that lets you able to run two of these programs. For that matter, if you're just going to use the date and time and channel ID announcements and not worry about Zello, you can just use probably the jack on here probably would work fine for that, because that's just going to be a speaker out. But at any rate, that's what we kind of got going on. Like I say, we're still testing things here. We're going to do some more testing. I got to do a little more tweaking on this. I want to fine tune it a little bit better. But so far, things are working well. So if you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. Please subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.